Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Molecular Mysteries. Hope everyone is doing fine out there. So, without any further delay, let's get into the class.
Come and fly away with me. Come and fly away with me.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my class. So, today in the class, hope you have seen the thumbnail. It seems very interesting, right? It's a color blindness topic, and I felt I have to discuss this topic because these are the one of the important topics related to the X-linked chromosomes. Okay, till now we have discussed about the genes that are present on the X chromosome are called X-linked genes, and the genes that are present on the Y chromosome are called Hollandric genes or Y-linked genes. Genes that are present on the common area of both the chromosomes are called XY-linked genes. Okay, so before that, I want to give you a brief idea about it. How are genes that are present on the allosomes are present? So these are your X chromosomes. Okay, so you know that the Y chromosomes are little shorter than your X chromosomes. Okay, now let me tell you a thing. This is called the X-linked gene area. This is your X chromosome and this is your Y chromosome. And the area that is present here, the genes are all X-linked genes. Okay, and the genes that are present in the common area of both the chromosomes are the XY linked genes. And the genes that are present only on the Y chromosome are called Y linked genes. So this is the basic how the genes that are present on the allosomes I'm talking about. Okay, so in the coming classes I keep discussing what are the genes that specify the X-linked character and genes that are present only in the Y chromosome, genes that are coding for both X and Y linked. Okay, so today's class I want to talk about the color blindness. You have already gone through the thumbnail, what happens in the color blindness and all. So before explaining about the color blindness, I want to just give you a brief idea that this is how the genes are present on the chromosome. Okay, so what is color blindness? So color blindness is a condition where the person or the patient is not able to distinguish the green color and the red color. Like, see, it's a very important test for many drivers before they get into a driving license. Whoever is applying for driving license, they have to go through the test because they should be able to distinguish the what you say, the lights and all, right? So traffic lights have to be, they should be well aware of it. So for that they will have to go through this particular important test for that get done. So for that, this is the main important test, and there you will get to know whether the person is having the color blindness or not. So what is color blindness? They are not able to differentiate the shades of red and green. So this is the basic condition about color blindness. Okay, so now let me get into this in a molecular level, on a genetic level. So in this class, this is all about that only. And before I talk about X-linked genes called color blindness, should be aware of dominant and recessive. So you all know what is dominant. So dominant condition and recessive condition. We already gone through with the names in the previous class itself, right? So dominant is expressed either in hemizygous condition or in the homozygous condition, right? But recessive is always expressed only in homozygous condition. For example, see, this color blindness is an example for X-linked recessive character. What does that mean? So color blindness is due to the presence of a recessive expression of a gene. Means the recessive condition can only be expressed in homozygous condition, like it should have a copy of it. So for example, let me tell you, these are your males. Males have XY chromosome and females have XX chromosome, right? So when I told you about the color blindness, it is an example for X-linked recessive. So the female is considered to be a color blind only when the both X chromosomes show the recessive condition of your color blindness. That is, I am representing with small c. Okay. So this is a color blinded woman because the recessive gene is present on both the chromosomes. If it is like this, see, this is a dominant gene, but this dominant gene doesn't express color blindness. This is the thing which expresses color blindness. Please understand the topic. This is color blinded woman. Okay, and she is normal but a carrier because see, she got a hemizygous condition where along with the recessive part she also got the dominant part of your color blindness. So this is normal, but she carries the gene to the next generation. Please note this point. She is able to carry that gene to the next generation. Okay, small c and small c are color blinded, but capital C and small c are normal, but they are the carriers. Hope you got a clear idea. Now let me tell you about what happens in the males. So in males, if this is the condition, they have only one copy of X chromosome. So presence of the capital gives you normal males and presence of small c will give a color blinded males. These are color blinded males. In the same way, if they have this, it says that as it is a dominant condition, but color blindness is an example of X-linked recessive. Only color blind is expressed in the recessive condition. So though it is having a dominant condition, these are all normal, perfect, I can say, males. But the condition is like this. Then they are, because of the presence of the recessive gene for the color blindness, they are called the color blinded males. And one more thing is, it is more common in males, if you can notice, because males are hemizygous for the X-linked chromosomes because they have only one set of chromosome, one set of X chromosome. So it is easy for them to attach that capital C or small c, right? But for females, they have to be either hemi or they have to be either homo. But for this males, as they are having only one copy of X chromosome, they would be easy for so males are more prone to color blindness. Color blindness is more observed in seen in males because males are hemizygous. Please note this point. Because they have only one copy of X chromosome, so it is easy for them to attach it, get it, right? Now, so hope I am clear with the basic things of what is dominant, what is recessive, what is hemizygous, what is homozygous, and at what condition is color blindness expressed in female and what condition the color blindness is expressed in male. So hope. Now let's go back to the slides. So today my topic is all about color blindness. So color blindness is the X-linked character recessive gene where it gets expressed only in the recessive condition. Okay, so sex linked are the X linked characters that are inherited due to X linked genes. I told you, okay. And you know what? For a if you have a family like uh, all the X chromosomes for Daughter comes from the mother, the mother, the daughters attain X chromosome, one copy of X chromosome from the father and one copy of X chromosome from the mother. But the sons in the family, offspring which are sons in the family, will get the X chromosome from their mother and the Y chromosome from their father. So all the X-linked genes from the father are passed to the daughters, right? All the Y chromosome genes are passed to sons through the father. So please remember, it's a very normal point. I just want to remind you. Okay, so these are the X linked recessive characters. So these genes, the genes that codes for all these muscular dystrophy and all, that are present only on X linked area. Okay, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, hemophilia, color blindness are some of the important sex linked recessive human traits. These are more common in males than in females, since males are hemizygous for the X-linked genes. I explained you. The X-linked recessive characters follow crisscross pattern. Yes, this is very important and most interesting topic here. See, what happens is, I told you, males are having only one copy of X chromosome. Females are having two copies of X chromosome. So either they will be having either homozygous condition or hemizygous condition. Homozygous condition, they are color blinded, and hemizygous condition, they are the carriers, right? So the carriers, what happens, though that a woman appears normal, like she is a cannot, she's not color blinded. When she goes through the test shows she's fine, particularly like she's nothing wrong with the blindness and color distinguishing and all. But when you go for the offspring and the next generation, there will be one person who will attain this character from their mother. That is what you call crisscross. What does that mean? Crisscross pattern is a pattern where it will skip one generation and it will give you the grandson and granddaughters through the carriers. So, for example, I'm not confusing you, just remember that they follow crisscross pattern where, for example, in the first generation, they have mother and father, and mother is normal and father is color blinded, for example. So, if that father is color blinded, that father will give his X chromosome to the daughter, obviously, and daughter becomes the carrier. Though she appears normal, she's the carrier. And again, in the further generation, and when she marries a normal man also, she carries that particular gene, which may end up with their daughter, with their son having the color blindness. So it's an skipping a generation, but it is repeating again. So it is alternating generation. So father gives to the grandson through the daughter. If I'm not confusing it, this is a fact. The father gives the carrier gene to the daughter, and this daughter would again get transferred into its son. So, father to grandson through daughter. This is how the crisscross pattern happens, and this is even common in hemophilia also. Hemophilia is a bleeder's disease. I will also discuss in the next slide itself. Okay, so hope I'm not confusing you. So, in this class itself, I also want to talk about the cases of different pedigree charts and all. Okay, so let's go for that. So color blindness, I told you, retina of the eye in man contains the cells sensitive to red and green colors. This phenotypic trait is genetically controlled. The alleles are located on the X chromosome. The red color blindness is called proton type and green color blindness is called Duron type. A man having the recessive gene for the color blindness can't distinguish either red or green. I told you, even shades cannot be distinguished by him. Color blind trait is inherited from male. I told you, from male to his grandson through the carrier daughter. I just explained you just now, right? So, though I told you the daughters get the X chromosome from their father. So, when father is color blinded, the daughter gets the X chromosome, but still she is normal and carrier. And again, that gets passed to her son. Thus, the son get affected with the color blindness. So, the father is transferring to his grandson through the daughter. So this is how this pattern is followed for color blindness. This is also same with hemophilia. So okay, now let's go for a different type of I studies I want to give you. Before that, let me clearly explain you. So let's go with case 1. In this case 1, So normal female is what I told you, they are capital C. So color blindness is small c. Hope I'm C. And again, you get only one type of gamete here. You get two types of gametes. So this is the one gamete, and this is your small gamete. Okay. Now you have two types of gametes, one, two, and here only one type of gamete. Now we are crossing it. See, this is completely normal males, right? And these are hemizygous condition, so they are normal, but they are carriers. They are carriers for the next generation. So this is, let's talk, this is the case study I just want to talk to you. So let's go for the case 2. Okay, now let's go for color blind female and a normal male. Just crossing it, and you know that. So colorblind is expressed only in recessive condition, and normal is capital. So you will get only one gamete, and here you got two gametes. You know that males produce two different type of gametes, right? And now let's cross it. Now see. So these are again normal but carriers. Carriers for their next generation. In the same way, these are color blinded. So you know that the sons get the X chromosome from the mother. That is why they are having color blindness, right? Right. So this is the two important cases, and also I want to tell you what are the other possibilities other than these two. Okay, let's go for the carrier condition. Like I'm prolonging it. So till now we have two different studies have been discussed. Now let's prolong this. For example, this is one type 1 family, and this is your type 2 family. Okay. Type 1 family, you got carrier females and males. Now let's go for next generation, where these normal females, sorry, normal carriers would get married, and how does that happen? Let's see. 3. For example, normal carrier. So carrier is a hemizygous condition, and okay, these are normal males. So normal males and normal carrier females. So okay, normal will have a dominant, right? So here too you will get two different type. Here also you will get two different type of gametes. So for your understanding, I am drawing it in this way. Sorry if I am not audible, right? So you get two different type of gametes. I'm just representing gametes in this way, if I understand. Now let's draw a chart based on this. The two gametes from the female side I'm drawing here. And the two gametes that become here are, and this one. Okay, now See, when these two cross, these are the two gametes that we get from the mother, and these are the two gametes that we get from the father. Now I'm just crossing it for your percentage, because they keep asking you, they may ask you in the exam, like how much percentage of colorblinded people are born for this pair, or how much percentage of carriers are born for these two parents. So they should be able to draw this pedigree charts by yourself. So for that I am giving you a brief idea. This is case number 3, where you are prolonging the generation of your carrier females. Okay, now see, after these two gets crossed, they are perfectly normal. I'll tell you, I'll also write anyway. Right, now let me write everything. See, these are in the dominant condition, which says they are normal females, and this, they are normal males, because this is capital C. So this is expressed only in small c, and these are here, they are normal, but they are carriers, right? Females, right? And here they are completely color blinded, because this particular person, or 25% I can say, got the X chromosome from his mother. That is why he is ending up with color blindness. Now the this may, and we can, that is how you interpret, see, for this you can interpret like 50% are normal kids, I can say 25% are carrier females, and 25% are color blinded males. So this is how you interpret, like they may ask you and you should be able to draw it. So you should just be aware which gene is coding for it. The color blindness is coded by the recessive gene, not the dominant gene. Okay, now let's go for the last study, like last case number 4, where they came across the carrier female is marrying a color blinded male. So obviously the progeny will be having high percentage of your color blindness. So this is your carrier female, and this is your carrier male. So let's represent it in, so it's a color blinded, right? So it should be expressed in recessive condition. So you get two different types of gametes, and what are they? And here are also two different gametes. These are the gametes. See, I always make it as perfect as possible, because I don't encourage any confusions to happen while crossing them. That is why I am very particular in drawing them. So that should be like understanding, right? The concept itself is little confusing. Okay, these are the carrier females I am taking here like this, and these are the male. So let me present it this way: capital C, small c, and here small c, right? So let's cross it now. So upon these two cross, you will get a hemizygous I will represent it, don't worry. For your clear understanding, I am doing it in red. See, upon crossing these two gametes, you will get this. Upon crossing this and this, you will get this. Upon this and this, you will get and this and this. See, if you notice it, if you clearly notice it, what's happening, these are normal males, because the C is not at all expressed in males. It is expressed only in dominance, so it is not expressed here. So here it is normal, but I can say they are carriers. Okay, and see here, they are completely color blinded. And here also the same condition, they are completely color blinded. So color blinded females and color blinded males. So if you can interpret the value now, like after crossing clearly, what would happen? 50% are color blinded kids, right? And 25% are carrier females, and rest of the 25% are normal males. Hope I'm clear with the topic. That is why I have taken the complete class for you to understand, because this is the condition even that goes with hemophilia also. Coming class I will also discuss about it, hemophilia condition. Okay, hope I'm not boring you, and I will also attach the important topics or important things regarding this color blindness in the class itself. See you in the next class. Until then, stay positive, stay healthy, and be kind to everyone. Thank you. Bye bye.